It's still fun.
So we're gonna do a still frame.
Still fun. You want to have
You
waffles?
can really see my stuff there. So, I recommend. Good to see ya.
Hey, buddy.
Said, hey y'all, you missed a good time on the lobster run. I know. I wish. We're on different Wi-Fi, and it just came up said it was unstable. Please wait while we retry. So it may be slow. It may be slow, or it may lag, freeze on you guys. But
Working with we got. Yeah, keys. Yep, they make you wear them. A little different down there. Of course, they just opened up. You guys don't know. Steph and I just rode the keys and came back the first time to be in the keys, let alone ride it. So the world after or during COVID, a little different. Still, things aren't open. Some things, and a lot of things are becoming open. Florida's a little different down in there. They got a little strict. Of course, you know the Keys going across that bridge.
the what bridge? 7 Mile Bridge? Oh.
Well, just going down to the Keys alone, they shut it down where they couldn't get down the road anyway.
Yeah, so you guys, if you guys didn't tune in with us last Friday, yeah, you just jumped all in there.
Yeah, I was just.
I'm like all lost now because I'm like
I was excited
trying to
about
think
the Keys.
about what we talked about last week. Which last week we were at our buddy's house.
Yeah.
Down in Florida. So we left out of Ozarks on Wednesday, and it took 2 days to get down to where they're at, kind of outside of Tampa. And spent the night there, and then did the poker run.
Right.
Yep, which was awesome turnout because
it rained the whole damn time. Though I mean, this trip we rode in a lot of rain.
Yeah, it is called.
A lot of rain.
Our internet's unstable. It just popped up again. Let me know if it's freezing on you guys. If that's like, should I pause while that's saying it's unstable?
We might have should have. There popped up.
Okay. So the poker run is called Sore and Soaked Ass Poker Run, and that's definitely what it is.
Yeah, so it was 300 miles that we ran for the poker run. We got to go to different dealerships.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which it was, we finally got to go to 6 bins, but now it's Rockstar.
That's right.
So a little different. Of course, we've never been there, so we didn't know anything, but everybody was talking about the difference in that. But the dealership was really cool. They were, we got to hang, we stayed there for a while because I mean, it was downpour. And on top of that was a lot of lightning.
Yes.
Which that day with the lightning was, although you're riding in the rain and it's lightning, you're like, shit, but it's really, really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It was finger
Very
lightning
pretty.
going over the top of us. So it was pretty cool.
It was really pretty.
We got a lot of wet clothes that we had to deal with. Our boots were wet. I got a little bit of video. I mean, you know, how you dump the rain out of your boots. So, I mean, it was that much rain. And everything did good, though. Bike's running really well. Didn't have a single problem with the bike. Big shout out to Denny's Harley Davidson up there in Springfield, Missouri. Guys, the bike's doing great. I've been talking to some of y'all anyway, and y'all know, but it really feels good. Feels good to be back on that thing, too.
Yeah, it does. It feels
doing
good
a good
to be
trip.
back.
I think right now, I'll look at the odometer, but we're 2,000-something miles that we've done on this trip so far. It's over, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because it was right about 1,100 or 1,200 from home to our buddy's house, and then it was additional 330 or so to the end of the poker run, and then we went on down farther into the Keys, so that added some. Now we're back up. So tonight we are in Georgia.
We're at
We're in Valdosta.
I can't pronounce these names. Man.
Thank you guys so much. Really
Hey,
quickly.
we got a new.
For some reason.
Wow, it's really blue and it's hard to see.
Yeah.
We got a new member.
That's Iraq that he upgraded.
Oh, you upgraded.
Yes.
It's hard to see in that.
I don't know what's like that.
Yeah, cool, man. So
Thank
welcome.
you.
And you've been right along with us so much already. I mean, from the beginning, a lot of you guys have been following right along with us. We appreciate that so much. That freaking internet's pissing me off, though.
I know.
I hope you guys can hear.
They said it's not freezing.
Okay.
So maybe that's just.
It's throwing me off, though.
Yeah.
Okay, and then.
Mike Bodine, thank you so much for your super chat there.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that so much. So I really do appreciate that. So this Keys run was definitely not what I was expecting.
Why? What happened that you weren't expecting?
It's really clean down there. So when we go,
that's right.
Duvall Street, that's it, right?
Yes.
So we went on that strip down through there, and now we're used to, and they said it's a drinking kind of cool little strip, and we're thinking like Bourbon Street, and so we're used to the quarter, and the quarter is dirty, and which we love it, but this is like a classier Bourbon Street. So the bathrooms are all clean.
If you guys have been to Bourbon Street, then y'all kind of know what we're talking about.
Yeah, you go in the bathroom there, you're just like, oof.
Bar after bar after bar. And, Bourbon Street towards like Bywater end of Bourbon Street is a little bit more grungier than the canal side of Bourbon Street. But overall, it's Bourbon Street and it's New Orleans. But yeah, Duvall Street in the Keys was really upscale.
Yes.
Bar after bar after bar.
So
different.
Another thing I was going to tell you guys, so we had some people ask about if we're going to make a video. Yes, we're going to make a video, of course. And then what we're going to talk about in that video, like some of you guys are planning on going to the Keys or want to go to the Keys. So what I was going to tell you guys, so if this is to be expected, go ahead.
Really quick, Mike Myers, good to see you on here. Hope you're doing all right. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Mike. I'm going to talk about you in a minute, man. Hope you're doing well.
Howdy, y'all. Love you. Can't stay. Gotta drive. Totally get it. Be careful.
Be safe.
Be safe.
Yeah, so you're heading down to the Keys. Thanks, Mike. You're heading down to the Keys, and you're going to do this key ride or go down there. Your food is about half of, again, what regular price would be. So if you're paying $8, say, for a plate, it'll be somewhere around $14, $15 is what I noticed. The gas went up, of course.
Food-wise, you're expect to pay double the price and just about half the food.
About half the food. Yeah, so that's one thing that I really didn't know. Of course, gas, when we left home, it was $1.40 or $1.50. When we got down there, it was like $2.40. So, it's to be expected, but I still want to talk about it and tell you guys, if you're budgeting for that, that's what you got to kind of look for. And right now, if you're going down to the Keys, you have your mask. They want you to have a mask.
Because they just opened up the bridge to the Keys like the first week of June.
That's
a couple weeks ago.
That's right.
So they're just now really rolling out that phase one that a lot of us other states have already been practicing and working with.
Yeah, and so
it's a learning curve too.
Yes, and every state that we went through, like the first day, I think we ended up going through like 5 states, and everything was different. So as you're busting through, you're walking in the doors, you're looking in like, trying to read, see if I got to have the mask on. But overall, it's not that big of a deal. But still, it's something you got there.
Yes, Jackie Ellis, thank you so much for that super chat.
Thanks, man.
And then, were there chickens still running around?
Oh my God!
So yes, that's one of the things we had to Google because we weren't really for sure. But down there's chickens and roosters and baby chicks just everywhere.
So we got 13.
Running the streets, in the bars, everywhere.
Yeah, we got 13 that just hatched out at home. We've just got some old chickens, you know. So we love chickens. We love everything. But when we got down there, like we went into this little bar / restaurant. Yeah, the chickens were just running through there, you know, and like there were some little chicks going back into the kitchen and eating whatever they found back there. And I would think, you know, I was watching it, I was recording as well. So I was waiting like the chicken and do the chicken out, you know. No, they just let the chickens do their thing. Definitely growing.
So if you guys don't know this either, we had to kind of Google it. And
Google it.
Yeah, one of the main reasons why there's all these chickens down there is because before it was illegal, they had, can I say that word?
Cockfights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's going to be offended. Yeah, cockfights and stuff like that. And then they...
Unless you went to the gutter side of that.
And then they, you know, put an end to all that. So a lot of the Cubans and people in residence and stuff like that had to just release their cocks.
Yeah, let them go. Let them run the streets.
So it's just kind of gone.
Super cool. I love that. It is so cool. But you know, we were there for like 2 days or so, and it is what you make of it. One thing that one of the highlights of it, we recorded this too, is that we get to swim with the dolphins. So we were really hesitant to do that because we've all seen like just horror stories about people like caging stuff up, and we did some research before we went to, because you know you're funding that. So, so when we got there, they went into the 2 dolphins that we swam with. What really happened to him? One went through the BP oil spill. So he was kind of messed up. He was having trouble seeing up into the sun. So they take care of him. The other one got attacked by a bull shark.
Yeah. Yeah. And his dorsal fin, is that what you call him? The top fin, was really jacked up. And you could tell. If he was not in this facility, then I don't think that he would have been able to survive really and truly because of how much damage he had. But it's the Dolphin Research Center, so it's pretty neat because it's not like it's not just like you said, documentaries that we've watched and stuff, and all these facilities that are basically the pay to play type. Yeah, it's actually they're doing good stuff.
Yeah, and you really like the dolphins. Like I was just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it. So he would swim. He stayed. So we got in the water. They put you on a little pier, and you get off on the side, and they got a little shelf that you stand on there. Steph and I got on one side, and the young lady got on the other side. So it's Steph and I over here. Well, Jack just took to us and like just kept nudging up, and they were kind of on to him, and was but he just kept coming back over to us. Well, then of course I just hated it, you know, and then he just disappeared. And all of a sudden, he just comes out of the water and he has a rock. And I'm like, what the hell? And the dude was like, take the rock. It's okay. So I reached down and got the rock from him. And then it wasn't, I don't know, 5 minutes later, he took off again. Came back up and brought me another rock. So
yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah, I connected with that.
I think it's because after you get to, someone said your feed is not working. Maybe there was a bad connection there. Kept freezing up a little bit.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, so once you during the whatever time that you're with the dolphins, you're able to actually give them the signals and like do a training session with them and tell them what to do. And so there was one where like you splash and then they splash, and then you can do like the shark motion, and then they're supposed to like swim like a shark because their tails actually go up and down, and a shark goes, you know, side to side. And so it's pretty neat to watch them be able to do those different things. But yeah, to find treasures at the bottom of the ocean and bring you back your rock is pretty cool.
So I've got the rocks, and I think we're gonna have some good pictures. So we'll share that. That'll be in our video as well.
Yes. Greg Baker, thank you so much for your super chat. And it's good to see you on here this time.
Hey,
I know last couple of times he kept missing it because.
Yep, we get it. Thank you so much.
Everyone's busy and things are opening back up.
So before we go too far, I do want to say Mike Myers, we're thinking of you. He just hopped off. He had a little bit of an accident. He's doing well, but we want to, our thoughts are with him. He's back home. And like I said, he's doing fine. Also,
you guys may have seen the post. So their house caught on fire. Was this yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday. So we did a live video with Grey Wolf, Michael Gregel, and then also Mike Myers. What was that? A month ago or so?
Probably.
So you guys may be familiar with him also from there, but he was also working on a map.
Yeah, so that's, of course, you can imagine what's going on. He said they're fine. They got out of the house. Gave it, he said the fire marshal and all them were super good to him, so that's good to hear. But our thoughts are with you guys.
Yeah, it's rough, very rough. And no amount of insurance, no amount of all that can just replace it all. There's a lot of memories, and it's just a shitty situation. Very shitty. Yeah, I'm kind of down.
A little bit, but I wanted to share that with you guys.
I'm kind of spacey too, because we've been riding
oh my gosh.
Well, we haven't had a down day of riding since last Wednesday, so I'm bobble-headish. Like when you're off the I'm just still kind of.
And today was it was about 95, 96 degrees today on the infotainment center of Illness. So it was a warm day. We could have got some more miles in, but we're just drained. And honestly, last night, it was the last night with our buddies, so we kind of turned it up a little bit too much. So
feeling a little haggard this morning.
So everything's went really well. Really, I do. Another thing I want to talk about is our lighting from Custom Dynamics. The lighting has really played a big part in our riding because, of course, in the rain and fog, and of course, we ran at night. Super enjoying all of our lighting. It's doing great. Playing with the body lights because we've got them on there too, the Wizards. And I'm liking the features on those as well. So if you guys are thinking about any of that, go check out their products. They got some badass shit, and it's doing really well, and I'm enjoying it. I really didn't think I'd like the chassis lights and body lights, but like I said, with the function, it really, and especially when it's heavy downpour, I kick them on, and then you can put them on a color or whatever, but when you hit those brakes, the whole bike with a strobe, the magnetic strobe, the whole bike lights up to match your pulse. So you can set the different pulse, like 7, 6. So you have a couple different settings. So when that does, it all goes through that strobe, and your whole bike just goes, and it's really digging it. We had a lot of comments. I know Rockstar Harley Davidson, we pulled up there, and the boys came out like, "What the hell is under what?" And he's like, "Fighting." So we went out there and really checked it out, and they were super impressed. So I'm really happy with that. We're going to catch up right here.
Yes. Iraq Vet, you wanted to know if they have a GoFundMe page. I'm not for sure. That's something that we will find out, or maybe even we can get one started for them or something like that, and post it on the I'll post in the details of this video also. Yeah. Chris Lopez, thank you so much for your super chat. He wants to know, did you look up J-Lo a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, man, dang, she's hot. I got to be honest, though. There were some chicks down there where we were at that were make you think of J-Lo. There were some, they're super, of course, everybody's super tan, and, they've got a really gorgeous look. I mean, it's just a little bit of a difference of people, and it's awesome to see. So, absolutely love Jeannie from the block. Yeah, man. And then
Nut, you had asked earlier too, really quick, so don't forget it. You asked about key lime pie, and thank you from last week. Also, we did try the key lime pie down there. We were at a actually at a bar. And we saw that they served the world famous someone or another's key lime pie. I can't remember the name. So yes, we had a piece. It is tart and so sweet.
And
so sweet.
I took a bite and I was like, oh my God, I don't like it. And then she took a bite and then I had to get another bite. And I was like, oh wait, I don't know if I like it. And then I took another bite. Chris, thank you so much for that super chat though. I want to say that nut. Thank you.
Yes, he said Mike Myers Fund, just pay it forward, small donation to his family. Yes, we will get that. We will get that to Mike Myers. Thank you so much, Nut, for doing that. Thank you.
Very cool.
Thank you, Greg, so much. You said, I enjoy your channel. Your bike stuff is good and informative. Keep it up.
Well, I really do appreciate that. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing it justice because I'm not like the tech guy. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just, we're just out here learning as we go. So really, I do appreciate that because I think about it a lot. I can't be anybody else. We just got to be us. And I'm never trying to fake anything ever. I don't pronounce stuff right. I don't know where the fuck we are half the time. But I do like riding a motorcycle. And so we're just putting it out there, and we've got a great community. And I want to, thank you guys so much. You ornery asses, like you guys you mean so much to us. You really do. We're thinking about y'all, and we're trying to get good content. We're working hard. We really are. And we're always, Steph got the drone up last night. We did some drone shots. We've been working with the 360 camera as well. We got down there to a little beach side, and everybody's like, well, what do you want to do today? I said, I'm right here and watch those palm trees stay in the breeze. And that's what we did. We sat on the beach all day and swum in the ocean, and really the first time that we've got to do that.
Yeah, I guess that was our day off.
Yeah.
Because I just said that we've been on the bike every day. There was one day that we took and we didn't leave the water.
I don't even think.
And that's why I have this weird color deformation thingy going on here and peeling way back here.
Yeah, I'm like flaky bad.
It looks like I have dandruff. Watch this. See? It's snowing.
Yes, it is.
I guess it is kind of like dandruff because it's dead skin.
Yeah, it's the same
thing.
Yeah, so.
Rhino and Derby Ride, thank you so much for your super chat. Hey, Ornery asks, how are y'all doing? Love watching your videos. Y'all are awesome. We are camping while watching.
No shit.
Love y'all. That is awesome. That is freaking badass.
Cool.
Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And enjoying your camping.
Man.
That's awesome.
I hope you got good weather.
Yes.
Sure it is.
That can make or break a camping trip.
Yeah, it really can sometimes, can it? Especially cold.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Oh, and Jennifer, you said that you're on vacation for 10 days.
That's going to talk to her.
James Tate, thank you so much
for that
super chat.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, and John B, thank you so much for yours.
Thank you.
Safe travels.
Hey, man, thank you so much.
Yes.
So, I had a really good moment on the bike.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, I started out feeling fine this morning, and then heat, and then we drank a little too much last night.
Too much.
And right before we got here to Valdosta, I don't know how you say it.
Good old
Valdosta.
Started feeling kind of bad.
Kind of felt a little poopy.
Yeah. Well, I was going to share with you because I didn't tell you. But
and Scott Willett, thank you so much.
Scott.
Thank you.
Jesus, man.
Also, Manny, thank you for your super chat. You guys are.
Man, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Scott, if you see that dude right there, we hung out with Scott and Kelly. And we ran all this with them, doing, showing us. So they've been down there a couple times, so that really helped as well because they knew the ins and outs.
Yeah, they knew, the best party spots.
Yes.
And then also the best places just to kind of like chill, relax, because you do. I mean, you need that too, especially when you're on a bike ride, because there's like all of your senses are so alert, and then when you get to where you need to go or where you're getting to, it's cool to just be able to relax. And knowing some people from the area or have been there has made a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Made me feel more comfortable too.
Had a really good time. Also, it'll be in there as well. He got the new CVO Street Glide.
It's like up here.
Thank you. So he's got a new CVO Street Glide. Gorgeous bike. Mm-hmm. It'll be in the video too. And got to run beside it, and I kind of got to check it out. You know what I mean? A badass bike there too. It was fun to run beside it. We were talking about that too, because his is 117, ours is 114. Is this stock, but still not, it's CVO. But so, and then we got stage 2 on 114, so we were kind of compares like running speed with RPMs and that kind of shit, and wondering about the gas as well, like how much gas we took, comparison. So it's pretty cool. And so that was his, really, I mean, he did a run earlier on it though, but this run was a good run. It was cool. We had a lot of fun. You want to catch up over there? Hi, Smitty.
Yeah, Smitty. Thank you so much. And he said, hey guys, down my hometown, Euladula. I don't know how you say that. I just came up with that. That sounds like I butchered it. I'm sure I did. So I apologize for everyone, especially you, with it being your hometown. So sorry. Just popped in and say cheers. We'll have to watch later. Sorry. Nope. Totally understand. Yeah.
Good.
You enjoyed that time there for the weekend. And
yeah. Thank you, Smith. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Yes. Well, and James Tate, he said that he's got family there.
Where?
Same place, that Euladula.
No shit. Cool.
You guys may be cousins.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Tim Messer, Cowboy. Thank you so much. He said, are you guys going to make a detour to Tennessee? Do I need to get the smoker fired up?
Thanks for that. Well, I'll tell you what, that brings us to this too. So tomorrow's going to be a pretty cool day. And we're kind of running behind. I should have been there today. But lucky enough, the old boy that we're going to run by and see, he's going to be able to see us tomorrow. And J-Bone. The Harley Tech. So we're going to go by and see Maxwell tomorrow. I was talking to him earlier. So, of course, he's super, super busy. You guys know what he's done. He's living the damn dreams, what he's done. He's working his ass off. So Maxwell Motorcycles. So we're going to go by there and see his new shop. Plus, get to hang out with him and get to shoot the shit and get to see what he's up to and see those locks of black
curly
hair
locks
of his. The dude's got a head of hair. What the hell, man? It's Pantene. So that's going to be really cool. I want to thank you a lot, John, for he's so busy, and we're excited to see it. It's been too long. So yeah, we'll put something together tomorrow. It'll be in a video, or maybe its own video, or we'll just do something, about hanging out with John. And if you guys have ever met him in person, you'll know what I mean. You can't, like, when you hang out with him, you're just buddies, you know what I mean? And you don't want to leave, because he's
just a laid back, easy to talk to.
He really is. And I'm glad he's doing so good. He's worked his ass off, though. He deserves everything.
He's one of those that he's exactly what he's like online. Like, we've met those people. You guys
Personas.
Know what we're talking about. Where people just don't seem like that's the same.
Yeah, it's like they
person
have
in person.
Yeah,
same person in person.
Well, hands down, if you meet him, he's the same on camera, behind the camera, whatever. He's the same dude everywhere you go. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm just gonna give him a little bit of hell. But yeah, to you, J-Bone. See you tomorrow, man. Yeah, so let's see. So the moment that I had today that I was talking about earlier.
Oh, and then I interrupt you.
Yeah, I'm used to it. It was really cool because, you're riding down the road and you never know what the fuck you're going to come up on. I mean, you just don't ever know. But we were just, I don't know. I set that thing at 6th gear at $3,000. We run 83 miles an hour. I usually hit the cruise somewhere right in there. So just buzzing across through there, and we come on for this horse trailer, and it had like 6 horses in it. Huge ass trailer. And of course, the horses are staggered in there, and they had the doors down. They had their heads out. And it was just cool. And I kind of, poked Steph and pointed over. And as I looked, she went,
Where's this crying emoji that I made?
so emotional.
I'm going to put about 10 of them here.
I'm so sorry. I'm just so emotional. So.
It's okay. It's the road that does it to you.
So I looked over and she's waving at the damn horses. And I mean, you just gotta love people that talk to dogs, or like us seeing the chickens down there. We stop and talk to the damn chickens. And I know people are like, "What the?" You know how we are, though.
Well, it's kind of funny that you say that because so at our house and in our shop, I have just like the little security cameras, so that when we're away, because we are away for long periods of time sometimes. I can kind of keep an eye on it because it has an app on my phone and I can look at what's going on in the house or in the shop building. And so when we left, you guys know we had 13 baby chicks hatch like 2 days before we were leaving. So now that it's been only a week and a half, well, they are so big that they're jumping out of their box that I had them in the shop and running around the shop floor. So
we have one of the chitlins there taking care of everything. Mm-hmm. So, but they're getting big enough now where they're like hopping out. So,
but the security camera with the app, you can push a button and it's voice also, so you can actually talk and they can hear it. So we were talking to the chicks earlier.
Yeah, we were on there. We'll get a notification. Of course, we checking the little chicks are getting out of the box, running around. So we're just like, "What's up, chickies?" And then we'll just like stop. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Love those security cameras. They were just cool. We had one of the oldest of the kiddos came by to get some plants and stuff, and
she didn't know it was even capable. I don't even know if she knew the security camera.
No, because she lives down in Russell. She's college, just got finished up with a 3.8. Way to go, Jasmine. So she goes in and she's calling me. She's like, "What did I get?" So as I was talking to her on the phone, Steph gets on the camera and starts talking through the camera, and she was just like, "It's great. I absolutely love it." And you can hear them. So
yeah,
cool. Very cool.
Yeah, here, chicky.
Yeah. So that moment today when we passed by, I looked over and you were waving at the horses. That was just.
I didn't know that was your moment.
Yeah, I mean, and we don't wave at cars, but
no, but a horse,
we're gonna wave
dog,
at dog. Oh yeah, the dog will roll up beside them if they get their head out the window. I mean, we got the same thing going on. My beard's flying, there's slobbers going. I'm like, I got you, man. I feel that.
Tropic, thank you so much, Donna and Tony in Florida. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Hope to meet you up in Sturgis.
Oh, yeah.
So that is something.
Mm-hmm. So yes, we all know that.
We want to meet you guys.
Sturgis is awesome. Is a go.
Yes. James Tate was saying, so that Sturgis is now, still happening. They extended the border closure now until July 22nd. And if you guys don't know, he's in Canada. So they've extended that. So it's still closed until July 22nd. If they extend it again, he's not going to get to go to Sturgis. If they, extend.
Mm-hmm. Damn it, man.
So I hope you're there.
Man, it just messed up so much shit. Bike Blues and Barbecue course is canceled. We were talking about that. Mm-hmm. When we get home, too, we're going to talk with Eureka, some of the folks over there, with a Basin Crescent, see if we can't still maybe put something together. I don't know if you guys, a lot of us was talking about doing a little run together, you know what I mean? But we're gonna work on that when we get home and see about that as well. Do you want to catch up anything over here, hon?
Yes, sorry, I keep checking my phone because my youngest daughter just got a job this week, and so she's driving about 40 minutes each day to the job. So I know she's supposed to be getting off work anytime now, and waiting for her to text me because I'm still in that stage where I want a text message when you leave, when you get home, when you get to work.
That's true. You are very motherly.
Yes.
You have to catch up.
Yes.
I don't want to leave nobody out.
Iraq vet, thank you so much. He said, be right back. Chief came in, fire out. Yes. Everybody looked busy.
Thanks, man.
So yeah, a lot of you guys are talking about still making Sturgis, which is awesome because it is a go now. We will definitely be there. I think that would be awesome. We're going to try and organize a ride while we're there in Sturgis. So anyone that's there, you know, I'm not for sure which ride we'll do, but we'll just go on a ride.
Yeah, just goof off a little bit. Yeah, it'll be.
I will
get
that
good.
planning.
It'll be really good.
That set up.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and then Eureka, because Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue was postponed until next year. There's still a lot of stuff happening around the area, and of course, there in the Ozarks, we've got all kinds of badass riding. So yeah, we'll still talk to Eureka and see what we can do.
Right. So we'll get home, and then it won't be long. It'll be Sturgis. And
I know it doesn't seem like it's this quick already.
And then they will be at Arizona Bike Week because they, you know, we scheduled it. So a lot's going on, you know, and of course we did this run, which was really badass. I really enjoyed this. I mean, I gotta say though, this year when we did our kickoff run and we ran down to New Orleans and we rode 90 over to Florida, I still like that 90. I really do. I love the Keys, and we're fortunate to get to do that. We really are, and it's got a special place for me. And like Steph and I was saying, you know, it's just like all these places that we've been going to. It's just a different type of pretty. Everything's pretty. It's just got a different thing. Yeah. I hope, you know, I haven't seen the prettiest thing yet because that's what we're chasing. Is the next pretty thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and then you talk about Sturgis. I mean, it's about the riding. It is. It ain't about Main Street.
I mean.
So, I mean, it's still going to be a damn party.
Yeah, you can stay like 2 weeks in Sturgis and still not be able to do all the riding.
Absolutely. And of course, you guys, a lot of y'all have been. If you haven't been, you would really enjoy it. There's no doubt. You can go up there when it ain't Sturgis, and it's awesome.
Oh, I know.
Anything? Did you learn anything from this trip?
Sophie King said Arizona is on fire right now.
Whoa.
Oh, Tim Messer, he said he's pretty.
He's what?
Pretty.
He's pretty?
Yeah, I'll keep chasing that.
Yeah,
PA Biker 65 Ultra. Yes, you asked, are you guys still doing the what's between your legs? Yes. I actually just released a video to the members yesterday or the day before. So I'm going to turn that over to the public. So it'll be open for everyone to watch on YouTube. But yeah, that was series 6. And that's crazy that you guys, I love it. But it's crazy of how many people have sent in their videos. I love it because it's awesome to be able to see what you ride, what you like about your bike.
Like you said, putting a name, face, bike.
Yeah, put a bike with the name because we see so many different names or some, you know, the same names all, you know, we see your name all the time, but then be able to see what you ride, you know.
You hear the voices and a lot of characters, a shit ton of characters.
It's funny.
Yeah, so it's definitely, you can send that in. We'll definitely put you on there. Love to have it. Love to see it.
So if you guys are still interested in doing that, I'm still doing them. You guys can email us or you can send us your video through Dropbox, Facebook, Instagram, however you can get it to us. You can get it to us 1 to 2 minutes long and just record with your phone or camera, anything like that, just horizontally so that they're all kind of the same uniform.
and watch. Try to make sure we can hear you as well. Some of those are really hard to hear, and I know it's different, especially recording yourself. And try to make it so we can hear you though, because some of it is a little hard to hear at times. We definitely want to hear you, so we know what the hell you're saying. So yeah, send it in.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put a stop to it.
Hell no.
I think I'm just going to keep it going until you guys stop sending them. Yeah. Thank you so much for your super chat there. How do you say that really? The Brox, the Brews, the Brock, the Bros.
Thank you.
How do you pronounce that?
I'm just going to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very, very much.
If you guys haven't noticed yet, I am horrible at pronouncing
I'm
words.
just proud you can read, like me.
Sometimes. I pretend a lot.
Well, I'll tell you what else I can't spell either. When I try to spell something on a text message, instead of it spell checking, it just says, what the fuck? It doesn't even know what I'm saying. Horrible speller. And so I'll just talk a lot. Text, which I hate texting, really.
Yeah, you're getting better.
Getting better.
You're doing good.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, the bike's doing great. Tour Pack is really doing well as we expected, and that's another thing. I keep watching that because it's at Van Black, so it's kind of that midpoint price, super good. I talked about the other day, but we went all that rain and all that damn wind and all that shit. It's doing really well.
The Brooks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, now we know how to say it. So I'm really happy with it. When we put it to the test, it's doing well.
Yeah, I really like the fact we can put both of our helmets in there if we need to. If we go grab something to eat, I don't have to try and carry our leftovers. I can put our leftovers in the little tour pack and go.
Yeah. Phone shower.
So, good question. Did the tour pack come with the backrest?
Backrest, yeah, for her padding. You can get it without it and put your own padding on, but yes. So on that tour pack, everything that you see there is at Van Black. As far as the Quick Connect, the tour pack, it also has a plate inside, which it gives it more stability. Comes with, of course, your locks, hinges, and then we got the rack on top as well. So everything there, you can order it separately. They do color match, which that's what we was talking about the other day. I still look at that. I'm like, damn, the things match. So
I can't tell a difference.
Can't tell a difference at all.
I can't.
And then, so yeah, you can buy it all set up, or you can do your thing to it. You might have a Harley Davidson Quick Connect, But
very cool.
I would like to have it keyed the same though. So that's one thing that I'm just like, because it's not a big deal, but. So you have your bike key, and then you've got that tour pack key. So I'm always like, oh, which key? That, I think, would be really cool if you could.
Yeah, because they look identical except for the bike one is Harley, and it has the logo on it. Van Black doesn't obviously have the Harley logo. But it is kind of a hassle like that because we will fumble around and get the wrong key, and then I'm like, wait, this is not the right key.
No big deal, but... And I got to say, though, I said everything did really well. One thing I got to say about the bike in a downpour, after a little bit, the infotainment center does whatever the fuck it wants to do. And I'm not sure if that's just every bike out there. But it'll always go, like, after an hour or so in heavy rain, it'll start giving me a little bit of trouble. And it always goes to the speaker settings, the audio, so you can set your treble or your bass. That screen's it always comes up. And I'm trying to I run my infotainment center with a speed on there because I want to see that speed pop up because it's just right there. But that's one thing that I've noticed. It's kind of does some weird shit after a while.
Someone asked, sorry, I feel like I inhaled like dust or something. Someone did ask how you like the new bars, because I just released the KST.
Yeah, man. So I had to stock bars. I also ride my chopper, so I've got, apes. These bars are really light because they're fully adjustable. So you can really set, I call it the cam of the hand, where you can in and out with your wrist, of course, frontward and backward. But I love the bars. And I got a lot of comments on this ride about the bars. We had a lot of people asking about the bars, I totally stand behind them. I love them to death. Of course, they're massive, good-looking bars. And like I said, the people that own the business, we've talked to them, met them personally a couple times now, and really got to know the owner and the boys. It's a family thing. It's really cool. So they're good people as well. And they do a lot of cool shit. Like we got to talk about how, what they do as far as traveling and stuff. They do some cool stuff.
Yeah, they do.
But I'm ready to get our Legends front end on. Get our front end.
Yes.
So Legends, our shocks are doing great. And we definitely needed them on this trip. We hit some rough ass shit.
Well, some of the bridges are...
God.
I mean, it either feels like a washboard, like the entire length of the bridge, or it's just really like uneven changeover.
And then it was just potholes, just in potholes. It was rough running down in there, which is Everglades. When we got off down that one road, Everglades is really badass. That's going to get me off on something else. So I'm really happy with our shocks, guys. We talked about that with a lot of us. We're talking about that. We talk about spending money, what to spend money on. I truly think that is the thing that I'd focus on. Couple things. Lighting, because I want to be able to see and be seen, and to have that suspension under it.
Yeah, and I think those are the two most important things also, and I wish Harley would do a little bit more lighting on their bikes, just as stock for the rear, because there's not enough lights, I don't think. Which we've talked about this before. And then, especially like the CVO bikes and stuff like that, I think should have a little bit better suspension. You're paying so much more for a CVO and all the different perks. They should step up and do something a little bit more on their shocks, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, we were talking about Scott. He's got his CVO, and we're talking about the difference in that, and it's totally different. And when we talked to quite a few people, of course, they got Legends on there, and it just changes the damn bike. A couple of y'all, it was really cool. We met some folks, few actually, and they were like, "Man, we watched your video, and we went and got the shocks." And it made that much difference. So, we're talking about this shit, and it sounds like, I don't want to ever sound like we're pushing a product, but if we're talking about a product, it's for a reason, and it's good shit. And it made a difference on that bike. And those things have made a tremendous amount of difference for us, our ride. I'm really looking forward to the front end. I feel like that front end's a little soft as far as, we have to kind of get on the brakes and you'll feel it. I'm excited to see what it, I know it's going to make a huge difference.
Where the rears made a huge difference.
Oh my God.
Huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Roman, before I missed it, thank you so much for your super chat. He said, randomly seen Hellfighter sign and hit the exit. So glad I did. Robert, Louisiana, tomorrow morning. Yay, Sturgis is a go.
Right on, man.
Yes.
It's a go.
Sturgis.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And it'll be here before we know it, too.
Yeah,
it's already gone.
Really
like,
will.
now that everything's...
Man,
2 months have gone by so fast.
Fucked up so much shit.
I know.
I mean, it's just, God. And like, I hope it's over.
I hope so.
Do,
Which they have talked about another wave of this stuff coming the fall, flu season, stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know.
But we've seen people get really pissed off for everybody has been pretty touchy about the COVID, especially where we're at in the Keys. I mean, it's no shit. They're going to tell you put your damn mask on and get out. You know, they don't want you vaping or smoking because you know they're saying that's how you. So they were pretty strict about some shit, which totally get it. You know, and it's respect. But yeah, Sturgis. I'm curious to see how that works out too. I'm really wondering.
Let's see. Oh, Jennifer, you said on I-35 didn't see a high bump. She said her bike hit that and took air. 6 inches.
That's what she said.
Of air time.
I mean, that shit's rough out there. I seen a really nice oak cabinet on the side of the road today that was busted all to hell. It was a nice one at one point. Seen the big ass ratchet strap in the road. I mean, you just never know coming up, and that's what I don't like riding. Like we do, and I will like ride up against people and try to get around them and stuff when you get up, but you can't see around that damn car.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, that's even not just cars. That's also with bikes, which we were talking about because we were riding with Scott and Kelly, and you know, even in formation and space between you guys is still kind of hard to see what's ahead. Absolutely. He may be able to see it, and you not see it until it's right up on you.
Right, because we were running down through there, and Scott was following behind me, of course, tracking me, and there was a pretty damn good sized turtle. So as I came up on it, and of course he was pretty close to me, and he just caught the edge of the turtle, which, damn. And I mean, we were booking too, you know.
Scary.
Yeah, it is. A lot of shit out there on the road. And then I don't know how many people we've seen on phones today. Countless amount of people on the phone. I think we're just going to start recording it as we're going down the road and just put it on a story.
Yeah, I think as we're doing the videos and stuff like that, if there's any clips or helmets that have people on their phone, I think I'm just going to kind of save them and then do a collage.
Yeah.
Don't text and drive.
Stay off your damn phone. But
I did think of a new little saying on the way down here.
Yeah.
Read the road, not your phone.
Read. Right.
Read the road, not your phone.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
New hashtag. What's a long one?
It's a long one though. I already thought.
I
already thought of it as a hashtag. Then I was like, no. That's going to be a long hashtag. So it can be a slogan.
A slogan. Yes. So yeah, there's tons of people on their phones today. I mean, everywhere. I know down to is like 4 lanes some places and stuff. And people cover, but like I will stay in the fast lane and up on me, I get over. Today was just one of them days where people just, you know, whatever. You go around them, you know, and they just stayed right where they were at in their lane, you know. So we talked about that the other day. I don't know if it's the place or the day or the area, but you'll get into that a lot too. And when we get into traffic, I either drop back on the traffic because it seems like it comes in waves, you know what I mean? It'll be like a ton of hauling ass cars together, or a bunch of slow cars. And it kind of, you got to work your way through it. I noticed that a lot down in here. A lot of cars. So Tampa was really, when we went through there.
That's what I was going to say. We've gone through some really heavy traffic, and that's usually, of course, around the big cities and stuff. But we try to avoid it like a rush hour. We try and schedule our stuff where it's not.
And you can't always hit that.
But sometimes it just happens. Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah.
For all of you guys watching, I guess I could look it up and Google. We were just bitching about being on our phones. If there's anyone in Central Standard Time, what time is it? Because I don't know if we are still Eastern or if we're back to Central Time. I don't know. I have no clue. So where we're at, it shows 8:02.
I think we're still Eastern.
I think it is too.
I'm pretty sure.
7 p.m. 7 p.m. Okay, yeah. So we're still Eastern time.
Okay, I thought we were.
That's good to know.
I thought so. Yeah, on Discord a while ago they asked, and I was like, I don't know. We're gonna go live with like 30 minutes, whatever time that is where you're at. That'll be it.
Yeah.
We were grabbing something to eat, and I was just like, oh man, I don't know. And then the lady's
we
taking
even asked the waitress
yeah.
girl, and she's like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then have to think about it.
Yeah. Thank you, John Price. He said Eastern time.
Hi, John.
Thank you.
Yeah, you want to catch up with anything over here?
No, everyone's just telling me the time.
Yeah. Miles are blurry.
Yeah. I think we're caught up.
Okay.
I know my eyes are blurry too. I don't ever sleep in my contacts, but last night we, like I said, had a little too much to drink.
Did you sleep in your contacts?
And I slept in my contacts. So they're kind of sticky, and if you guys wear contacts, anyone out there, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean. Phone show.
Oh, yeah, Iraq bet. How about that wide frame sticker? So I actually kept the sticker. I don't know if you can see it right here. I just peeled it off and kept it on my phone. Because if you guys didn't see our story. So our drone, I've never taken the plastic off the screens just because I want to keep it new and fresh. Anyways, it was really hot and I was sweaty yesterday and I was using it, whatever, got done with it, put it up, went into the bar, got a drink, and on my arm was this sticker. And of all fucking stickers, it said wide frame.
Hey, nothing wrong with a thick ass. That's what we do. We like big asses.
Let's see. Oh, Marlo, that's a good question. Does the time zone mess with your sleep?
No, not really. Of course, I bet people that fly, I bet do.
Yeah.
It's what I do find that's pretty cool though is like we'll get over here and it'll get dark or we'll be talking to kids or something back home and it'll still be light there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we did travel enough to I can see that. What really messes with me is like going through different states and knowing the laws. First, we usually ride with our helmet, but sometimes we want to jump on a bike and go across the street and get something to eat. We may not
because we're too lazy to walk across the street.
Yeah, or like the whole pistol deal. So with everything going on out in the world, you know, we've been talking about pistols and carrying and all this shit. Well, when we left home, I've been kind of seeing where that pistol feels right on me when we're riding. So I actually ended up just putting it on my hip on the outside. And hell, I went everywhere. You know, I just left that pistol right there and it never bothered me. And we did get down into Florida and we got to our buddy's house and walked in. He's like, dude, is that a pistol? And I was like, oh, yeah, my Glock. You can't have that outside of your belt like that down here. They'll throw you in jail. Well,
we didn't know.
I didn't know. And then we're busting through state like we were there. You know, everything changes. So that was pretty dumb of me.
Well, no. We're learning.
Well, don't hold up in court.
Yeah. So
that's one thing that we've talked about. We've talked about a lot, and I'm gonna have to, you know, be a little bit more cautious about that.
Dale. Sorry,
I
was reading, but I was meaning to call you Nut, not Dale. Ready to do an MC ride to Wisconsin Dells for charity. See you guys next week. Kickstands up in 15 minutes.
Oh, no shit.
Yes, that's awesome.
Very
I love
cool,
good
man.
charity events and stuff like that. Like last night where we had too much to drink, we actually went to a bike night and met some really cool people. And Steve, who does Fifty, but yeah, he's got a cool story and he does a lot of badass things for.
Yeah, so he raises money to buy prosthetics. So he has a prosthetic leg. I think it's his right one. I'm trying to remember. And so they actually had one of his buddies there. I don't know how old she was.
I don't remember how
10?
she was either.
Somewhere around there. And he helped get her a prosthetic leg. So what he does, he raises money and buys prosthetic legs for people that need them. And it was pretty expensive, what they got to pay out, to get. And so that was really cool.
It was very cool.
He's a cool cat. Got along with him the moment I met him. Totally got along with him. Very cool. You can go look him up as well. 50 legs. Pretty cool. Yes. So yeah, we got to hang out there and do that. And then, like I said, then we got to where we were going. Put the bike up and then, Ubered around. A lot of Ubering.
We did a lot of Ubering.
Yeah, because what we found like this last week is we would like get a Lyft or Uber to go somewhere because we're drinking. And we'd show up and we'd be like, oh, I'll take you somewhere. And it was always better than what we were thinking because they knew the good places to go.
Yeah.
That place we ate at 88, something 88.
Mile marker 88. Or I think the restaurant's actually called just Marker 88.
That was really cool. We ate outside right there on the ocean and really good food. And we've been trying different things, different foods. And of course we should. But that was hard for me because I'm kind of a chicken strip kind of dude.
Yeah, but things are, when we first got together, he didn't eat salad.
No.
He didn't eat really any vegetables.
No. Meat.
Yeah.
Just meat.
And chicken strips.
Yeah.
If you consider that meat. So he's expanded his taste buds dramatically. And
we've had some good food on this trip though.
Yeah.
We really have.
Yeah, we have.
And then a while ago, she got really, we got here in this little town and like this cafe, what is it? It was good.
So I love seafood, but I love crab legs, but they're so freaking expensive. And so over here at this little restaurant, they had crab legs and like a shrimp combo thing. So I broke down and did it.
What's fun though?
Ate every single bit of the crab.
This is what's funny. So check it out. You won't be disappointed. She comes over and we finally decide what we're going to eat. And she asks Steph, she's like, what would you like? She like, I like the lobster and shrimp for 2. And she's like, okay, is that it? And I was like, no, I need to order. And she's like, I said, that's all for her. So I got catfish. But then after we kind of laughed about it a little bit, she goes, oh, I know, I'm the same way. I go through it real quick.
Because I ate all the crab legs, but then I just brought the shrimp back. So it's like my midnight snack.
So yeah, she's like, okay, is that it? Nope, I got to order now. But she'll sit there and pick all the meat out, and she puts it in a bowl.
I know. I'm crazy like this. I know. I take probably the longest time to eat crab legs because I crack them all, and I want to put all my crab meat into a bowl, whatever, and then I pour the butter over it, and then I just eat it. Uh-huh. But, a lot of people crack it open, get their little piece, put it in the butter, eat it. So I like to add it all up.
We were, getting close to needing to go live, and I'm sitting there getting a little anxious. I'm looking home. I was talking to John, texting back and forth, and I was looking at her, and I was like, I never said anything, but we didn't allow ourselves enough time for you to eat crab legs. Cut it pretty close there.
Iraq vet, he said salad is his food's food.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, funny. But salad was good. Put enough cheese on it.
Yeah.
Anything you want to catch up with there?
Oh.
We've been rambling.
No, I hope that, let me know if this is, there it goes. At first I thought maybe it was frozen and our screen was frozen again, but it's not. Yes, Chieftain Ghost Rider. He said happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. That's just like next weekend.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think so. Maybe I have my days
Good call.
mixed up.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
No doubt. I wonder what I'm going to get for Father's Day. Yeah, no kidding. And time's flying. It's like we sat around for 1 month because of the COVID shit, and then bam, it's here. You know, this year's just been, well, hell, it's over. It's all over half gone.
Father's Day is the 21st.
What is today?
Today's the 19th.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so yeah. Oh, it's not next weekend. It's in 2 days.
Oh, shit.
Happy Father's Day.
Well, thank you. What'd you get me?
My love.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, dude, that's super cool. Happy Father's Day to each and every one of you out there. And if you ain't,
Rhino and Derby rides. Thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Said my son Jared is autistic and just now getting to see y'all's video. If y'all could say hi, Rhino and I rode on 2 wheels as they followed us in the car for 2.5 hours. That's awesome. Camping. Yes.
Very cool, buddy. Things going well for you. I know you're having a good time. That is some moments you'll never forget. We've raised our kids on the Buffalo River. So, and we were raised on the Buffalo River. So we've been camping, kayaking, and canoeing our whole lives. And it's a major part. What a great way to spend time is, you know, outside doing stupid
I love the
shit.
Outdoors. So it's
man, just sitting around. It's like the other day, you know, we were all talking about what do we want to do, and I was like, I honestly said earlier, I want to sit here and watch the damn palm trees sway in the breeze. That's what I want to do. I just want to sit still, and yeah, that is so good. Good for you guys. You know, we're all on the damn, like, look at this, on our damn phone. We're on this device, that device. I'm super glad we're going to stay connected.
Yes.
And with saying that, you know, guys, all you members out there, once again, thank you so much. Discord, you guys are rocking that. That's really cool. You guys, if you're not a member, you can become a member if you like. We have 3 different tiers, have different perks there. You can go check that out. I'm not pushing that real hard or anything. That's just something if you like, you can do.
Yeah, you guys will hear us talk about Discord a lot, or in the group, the Facebook group. So those are just 2 of the perks for the membership. So if you hear that, that's what that is. Also, our little emojis down there that Iraq vet just showed off. So we have our own little emojis and badges and stuff like that. And Huckleberry, you asked, you all have a Patreon. So we do have a Patreon account. However, the memberships through YouTube have a lot more perks and easier to collaborate as far as the members and stuff like that. So we do have a Patreon account. You're more than welcome to sign up on Patreon. It's just a little bit different. So as far as like one of the perks that the members have is early release of videos. So I can't really share them on both Patreon and YouTube members. So that's just one of the downsides of the Patreon.
We just like YouTube. YouTube's been really good to us. Plus, it's a platform where you can do your videos, of course. And the members is pretty new, rolled out with YouTube.
Yes.
And
so it's something that's still in beta with them, and they're doing some finishing touches and changing things here and there. There's a couple of glitches that we found with the memberships, but they're working those out.
Yeah, and Steph, who the hell knows who you talk to with YouTube, but they've been really good to us. And like Steph had some things, and they always work right along with us. I mean, they've been, of course, that's how they make their money as well. And yeah, so YouTube,
I like YouTube.
I really dig YouTube.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah, so anything else you want to catch up on? I don't want to leave anybody else.
Yeah, Iraq vet, you asked, do y'all link your communications, your comms, with other riders that have comms when you guys ride? So we haven't ever done that as far as like, because you have like the mesh intercom Like, we are always synced together and we're always talking back and forth, but we never switch it over to just the mesh intercom, which it is an option. And I think that would be cool to do from time to time. So,
Guess you did it with Alyssa.
yeah, we did that one.
Yeah, so
I guess so. Yeah, so we've done it once.
Yeah, I was just kind of thinking. So Alyssa, if y'all watch anything from Sena at all, you're gonna see Alyssa. She's the pretty chick on there that's telling you how to do everything. So we actually met her up at First of all, Sena's been really super good with us. We use her product. We love their product. It's doing really well. We're learning. They're always coming up with something new, and that's one thing they do. They provide us something to give away every month to the members, the 100 Octane. And usually it's a Sena product that we give away. And we want to say thank you right there real quick to Sena. So they did. She's a badass. Like, the girl is super cool on top of really smart and kind of a daredevil, because she'll get on the back of damn bike, strap herself on with damn bungee and a zip tie and this, that, and other, and ride backwards as we're riding, take pictures. So we got to do that for Sturgis with Lewis. But the comm systems that we're running right now is actually the 10C Evo action camera from Sena. And this is a good thing I want to talk to you all about right now. Our units just went through all kinds of weather. They went through downpours for hours, and we stayed hooked up, and we talked the whole time. And of course, we got our footage. It's my go-to. If it's not my phone, it's the Evo. So he did really well, but to really hook up with other people, I don't think we do. And you guys aren't really, though. Most of the time we're riding just by ourselves.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of riding with people. But you can. You can get a shit ton of people on.
Yes. They're all different too, as far as how many units can be in one mesh group, but it's a handful.
And the new thing with the Senas too, because we got some new ones we're messing around with, is that when you plug them up, they connect to your Wi-Fi and they automatically update. That's a cool thing.
Yes.
And they're getting
cool.
slimmer, you know.
Yeah.
And everything, they're just coming out with something. I think they came out with a new helmet now too. It just came out like a couple days ago. So Sena's camera and stuff on it.
I was gonna say something. It's kind of off the subject though.
Okay.
I did break down and do something this last week. I bought him a hooker, a dirty hooker.
Just tell her about the hooker. Yeah, dirty hooker shirt.
See, I bought him a dirty hooker.
It's really cool. We were at a gas station somewhere down there in the Everglades. Oh,
yeah,
man.
it was a gas station. I saw it. I was like, man, I think I'm going to buy him a hooker.
Yeah, you finally got me a hooker. Something else in the Everglades. They got a freaking cat down there.
Gosh, I didn't even know that existed. So, yeah, going through the Everglades, we saw, like, at home, we have the signs for caution, like deer crossing, elk. Okay. Well, we go through the Everglades, and there's this sign that has a big old cat on it.
And I said, we're, of course, on the call on Senas, and I was like, was that a damn cat on that sign? And she's like, yeah.
So I looked it up. So, yeah, it's the Everglades National Park down there is basically like a sanctuary reserve for endangered Florida, what is it? The Florida cat?
Is it a leopard?
Panther. Florida panther.
I
didn't even know that thing existed.
I hope I was recording right then. I don't know. We're going to have to go back through, but it was really...
Because it had tons of camping areas. Really get down deep in there and just...
That's what she said. Nailed it. Yeah, so the Everglades, though, I would like to spend some time down there. Super pretty. But the bad thing for us when we were going through there, it was raining its ass off. So I was, eyes peeled on the road, and then it would kind of clear up for a minute, and we'd be able to see, and then it'd come down for again. Of course, it's Florida, and I mean, it came in buckets. So the Everglades, that's a pretty badass place around here. But the wildlife, the damn big birds. There's big ass birds too. I don't know what they're called. But they're pretty damn big, like 3 foot tall, and they're loud as shit. If that. Will you listen to me? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. But these birds, I don't know what they were, but they're loud. They make this sound, and I kept looking around like, what the fuck is that sound? And it's those damn birds.
Yeah.
So anyway.
No, I was kind of reading that because it was kind of funny. Tim, you asked if we went and seen the Tigers in Tampa, and someone else asked if we got to go visit Carol Baskins.
God no. I'm afraid she'd feed me to her tiger.
We may disappear. Chieftain Ghost Rider.
We should have though, huh?
Yeah. Chieftain Ghost Rider, your video that you submitted is in this next series that I just released. So the members have it right now, and then I'll release it to the public here in a little bit after we get off our live feed. So it is there.
Yes, and that's something else. So she can't make these videos off the mobile device go to public. So we have to get somewhere where she can get the laptop out and do all that. So
that's another one of those little glitches in the YouTube membership. Through the YouTube, you should be able to change things and set settings and all that. But yeah, you can't change it from members only to public on the app.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's kind of a hassle because you have McDonald's parking lot. Yeah.
Starbucks. You had some good coffee while you was down here, didn't you?
I did.
It was.
Right, the honor one. Did you see my second super chat? I don't think so. I was just going back to look to see if I missed it. I don't think so. I just see the one you guys are, or what is wrong with me? You guys are camping. Your son, Jared, is with you guys.
Is that the one you're talking about?
I think that's the one. That's the only one I see. I hope I didn't miss another one.
You want to catch up on
Paul said sandhill cranes are those big birds.
No shit, man. Super loud and big birds. And I was going to go there and record them, but there was some other ladies over there recording. And then I didn't feel like going over there and being part of the bird viewing crowd. So I was just like, fuck it. I'll just mentally take a picture. And they were crazy big. Kind of smaller than a emu.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're smaller.
They're so big, though.
They're so big. That's what she said.
Original Jimbo, thank you so much. Even though you're late, that's all right. He said, hey, guys, from Seattle, sorry for being late. My dad, which is visiting from Kentucky, Connecticut. I'm losing it, guys. So you guys are watching us for the first time. He introduced him to the Ornery One.
Well, happy Father's Day.
Yes.
No doubt. Very cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, welcome, man. I hope I don't know what the hell we're doing. We just run our mouths a lot and hang out. That's really cool. Hope you're enjoying them. And hearing us talk probably is a little bit.
Tim, you said that your aunt hit a sand hill on the bike. Okay, this daughter got off work, so I have to go make sure she's good now.
Man, those birds are okay. Those birds are unbelievable big. Super. I guess they're a blackbird, but shit, them things are pretty damn big and they're loud as hell too. I'm always taking in the bird thing, and that's one thing. we've talked about this in the past, but we've raised birds from finches to macaw. We hand feed them out from like 3 days old. We did back in the day before the economy tanked. So I love macaws. And they had a couple macaws. They had a blue and gold and a military and a sulfur crest cockatoo at the dolphin place. And I went over there to talk to them. And once again, you know, here I am. I talk to everything. And I know people are looking at me like I'm crazy, but of course, you know, when you're traveling, you get to see new animals and birds and shit. So I'm always taking it in. But those big ass birds really, and she hit it. She hit one on her bike. Holy hell, man! God, imagine that, feathers everywhere. So me and my dad were traveling down the road one day, and back home, you know, we have a lot of guineas and different things out, and it's hard. I shouldn't say this, but you know, when I was younger, I'd chase a guinea. It's hard to catch them, and then as I got older, I got a full and then I chased them with a full hell, I never could catch them. So my dad and I, of course, were fabricators, and we had old ton pickup with the welder on back, you know, loaded. And we're running ass down through there, a straight stretch, and there's this house that had all these guineas out in front. And then guineas would be out on the road, but they'd move. Well, this one time we were hauling ass through there, and there's guineas out on the road. And this one, I swear to God, as we came up on it, it turned around and its eyes got big and its beak just dropped and boom, and looked back and it was just guinea feathers just flying up in there and rolling. Horrible. I hate it to hit the guinea, but you know, we've gone through there so many times, and that guinea I think he was chasing after a grasshopper. You know how they'll get and run. He wasn't paying attention, and boom, guinea feathers everywhere. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful out there, you know. Everything's on the damn road. And we were rolling down the road one day. We were over in Phoenix. So we're running through Phoenix, and there was a ladder out on the road. Got around that, like, I don't know, a 20-foot expandable ladder. It was just laid out on the road, got around it, hauling ass down through there. And then there was a Home Depot truck with wire, horse wire, rolled up. Like 5 of those had rolled off the back of the truck and they were scattered all over the damn road. So then I was like, what the hell is this home improvement thing? It was just shit everywhere. So I mean, really never know you're going to see running down the road. Talking about the ladders in Phoenix out there, and then those big wires that fell off that Home Depot truck. It was just
crazy. So sorry, guys. Sorry to leave you here all yourself.
Hey, we got a new member.
Angry Biker. Hey, I like how you did the biker, so it's B1K3R.
That's what I was
spells biker. Welcome.
Welcome to the online. Welcome to the online one. We appreciate you so much. You're making our ass get bigger, and of course, we like big asses here with the online. And we appreciate that so much. I love seeing our members grow. We got a cool community.
Very cool.
It's doing very well, and you guys are kicking ass. And it's y'all's community. You know, we're doing some cool shit. And that's one thing I'll be glad. Like we said, we'll have our map together, but Michael's going through stuff right now, so we're gonna.
Yeah.
Our thoughts are with him, like I said earlier, and we'll get that together. But very cool. Very cool.
Very, very neat.
I love it. All right. Read some comments. Wide? Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
We're all about the big asses and the wide frames.
That's right. Wide loads, man. Love it.
Yeah. Of course, see, this light is bothering me again.
Okay,
it's washing us out.
Let's start. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, the sticker thing.
So we'll be getting everything together, and we'll come out with this video riding down to the Keys. We haven't looked at any of the footage. You know, we just record, and then when we get back home, Steph gets everything together and starts going through the footage. and it's time consuming.
It is very time
You know.
consuming.
And
Not just making the video, but uploading all the footage from the different devices. So we've got our phones, we've got our Sena units, we've got the GoPro.
The Max.
Unloading all that, or
360.
uploading all that onto the computer,
Pro.
and then I have to organize it so I don't have, 500 files of just numbers, because you know how everything saves on a SD card as like some odd number out of the space.
Well, and something else like with our videos too, Steph and I have been talking about, like, I don't know if we should make our videos 15 minutes long. Do you make them 15? Do you make them 20?
Some of them are long because there's so much
That's what she
content.
said.
And then I think I like that better because, the shorter ones, because then we can divide it up and do like, part 1, part 2, and part 3 if we needed to, instead of one long video. But some people like the longer videos and be able to just watch it, while they're doing
I don't
something.
know. It's just sometimes it just comes out that way. So we've been talking about that as well. And I mean, really, a man running down a road to produce a video, you have to stop, or you have to work on it at night and put one together. And I do know some people that are badass at that, but that's just not our style. We just kind of do a ride and get our footage and go back and then put it all together. So.
Arlo, have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in.
See ya.
And joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tim Messer. So I want to make that right. I will get you guys some new shirts.
What happened?
So he said that it's all good, but the shirts are even more special because they did find a little coffee stain.
No shit.
So a couple weeks ago, I fell out of the shop.
You didn't just fall out of the shop. You were stepping out and fell. It's not like you just fell out of the damn boat. It's not like that. So this is the deal. Her equilibrium is fucked. Some days she's fine. Some days she's just really off, and it may be a couple days before it gets all tuned back in. So she was coming out of the shop full of packages. She didn't say she also had was it an iced coffee?
I just made a glass of cold brew.
So, and I went out there later, and she fell and hurt herself and spilled coffee all over the packages. That's what we're talking about. So I went out there later, and I was like, damn, man, she did fall. Where did she fall? And then there was a cup laying there, rolled over, coffee
I just left everything.
So you guys got a coffee stain on the shirt. And we thought everything was going to be good. It was a whole cup, though. And it's not like a little cup. She pours.
I drink coffee all day long, guys.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's a big mason jar that I usually have full of.
Well, shoot.
Coffee or hot coffee or something like that. Booga. Speaking of shirts, were you able to get ours in the mail before you hit the road? Kind of wanted to wear them to the car show tomorrow, but they haven't arrived. So I don't think that they got sent out. I had a stack there. Yours is in the stack, but I don't think that my stuff got picked up last week before we left. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But you are in Fayetteville.
There's no way.
No,
Tomorrow?
not for tomorrow. But I was going to say.
Dang it. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. With it being so close, as soon as I get back that same day, if I ship it out that day, maybe it'll only take 1 or 2 days to get it to you. So I'm so sorry.
Stay on. Stay ornery as fuck. That's exactly right. I like that. Right on.
Yes.
Right on. There's a damn internet. Where, when, meetup. We need to get together on that. That we were kind of talking about that earlier. We need to get that honed in. And we're kind of open to anything. We were trying to figure out, we'll be at Custom Dynamics, so there's no doubt where they end up. That's the thing. Seeing how all this works out, because we'll be at the Custom Dynamic wherever they are. We'll be there, of course, showing off, lighting on the bike and hanging out. So that will definitely, wherever they are, we'll be there a day.
Yes.
For so many hours, or the bike may be there all day. but we will get something together because I want to see everybody.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
And then in September, we should do a meetup because Bikes, Blues, and Barbecues is canceled. But we still want to do something.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of people that are still going to be coming to the Ozarks, even though that rally is canceled.
that's right.
But yeah.
Anything you want to catch up on that?
Angry Biker, you said anytime you come to Reno, we have a spot for you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we've never been to Reno.
No. We need to do that.
We do.
Jesus, there's so much we need to do.
I know.
Thank goodness.
I know.
Two wheels be rolling.
Yeah. Well,
all right, guys. We've been on here for about an hour and 32 minutes, 33 seconds. This is our Friday night special, sometime around 7 o'clock, wherever we might be. We do this. It's good to be back out on the road after the Corona stuff.
yes. Yeah. I was going to say sometimes on our Friday nights, we're a little bit more organized and not
spacey.
Yeah. But today
Just one
and
of
this
those.
last week, riding so much and getting back into the groove and the sun. Oh my gosh, I'm sunburnt. I noticed earlier I was taking a shower before we left out earlier, and I have blisters on
we
my
put sunscreen
collar
on,
here.
but we sweat it off. I think that's what's going on.
Yeah.
We're going to have to upgrade, do something a little different.
Yeah.
Maybe put an umbrella over the top of this or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, guys, but I was going to say thank you so much for tuning in and chiming in. Appreciate everybody that super chats and super sticker. And what we do with that is we put gas in the tank and food in our belly. And we really do appreciate that, because without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. There's no fucking way.
Yeah.
I mean, and now I just love doing it. I love showing what we're doing. It's fun.
It's part of it.
Yeah, so we're always trying to catch that cool shot, filming a cool thing, whatever's going on. But we do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much to the new members and upgrades.
Yes.
Thanks for making our ass bigger and grander. We love those big asses. And, like I said, tomorrow we'll be stopping by and seeing Mr. Maxwell Motorcycles, the Harley Tech. We're going to hang out with him. And then we'll be making our way toward probably Memphis.
I think so.
I think we'll be in Memphis tomorrow night. And then we'll be home. And we'll be back in the Ozarks. And then when I get home, I'm going to get back into the gym. I've been missing the gym. And I'm going to jump on my damn chopper and run Maxwell House, the chopper, around.
Speaking of Maxwell, good to see you on here.
What's up, J-Bone? Yeah, so everybody say hi to John Maxwell. That's the dude right there with a great lock of hairs that he's got. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, my brother. Good.
Yes,
Thanks for chiming in too, buddy. That means a lot to us. That is a heavy hitter right there. He's doing great on his channel. His channel always does good, of course, like we were talking about John earlier. He's just a good person. Hands down, just a good person. Good dude. So, and of course, I was like, dude, I want to come by. And he's like, yeah, come by. And thank you so much, John. It means a lot to us. We're looking forward to seeing you, buddy.
Yes.
All right. Anybody else you want to catch up on there?
No.
Okay,
Yes.
guys. So, once again, thanks for tuning in and chiming in. Thanks for the super chats, super stickers. Thanks for all the upgrades and the new members. Like I said, we love that big ass here, the ornery asses. Y'all keep on doing what you're doing and make every mile count.
Yes.
Make them count.
Have fun and enjoy it.
Yes.
And like always.
Like always.
What is it?
Y'all stay ornery.